to there. Off he goes. And then I can kick that one off to there. And now they're on a road, so that doesn't matter. And I can send him all the way over here. And if I'm quick enough, he won't get in the way of the mowers. Off he goes. And there's our fence, there's our thing. So hopefully these should pass. We get that Gandalf moment. Nope, they're tractors. When you've got a truck involved, the truck can get rather messed up. So there we see the trucks pulling out of the yard, so we're clear. Need the engine. Nope, we need the engine on that one. And I can send this down to the other cow yard. Cow shed. It's the mower. Lots and lots of moving parts. Oh yeah. I'm going to have to wait for the mower to get here. He might get stuck on the windrower might be in his way. There he is. Him round there. And we can send him off to places. Oh wow, the case actually made it round there. That's awesome. So pick a target, you go there, back to here, off he goes and runs over the dog. Dude, please do not run over the dog. Meanwhile, mowers, oh Tedder even. So, Fent gets started on the tedding, and you're there. I don't really need to clean the tractor because that's going back out there. Mowers will be used next month. July's going to be all the rest of the fields need to be mowed, and then we'll be getting into the main harvest. For now, we have nothing. I'll put this on the bale collector because that's kind of more appropriate for this tractor. Oops, put that away and back in the shed. Now I leave the tedder at this yard because we generally do most of our hay cutting down here because we need to put it into storage or feed animals, and we do all the feeding from this yard. While silage I'll do at the other farm as well, so we generally end up with the baler and the wrapper down at the other yard because it's closer to the store and we always have excess silage. Good. I'm going to put this one on the bale collector. John Deere's could do with a bit of a clean, I guess. I have a few pieces of equipment running. The truck's still going. It's still going at 23 miles an hour, so that's actually a good thing. I can turn you off, turn you back on. Got the bales ready to mix again. So this is, this is going to fill a lot of this shed. But not all of it. You are empty. So we'll run back and get some more. I did service this feeder as well last month, which is why it's in such a good condition. Alrighty, get you done some more. Come on, stop stalling. Grab you, and you need to go like there. And the truck's finished. This is good. And the truck is actually finished, and it looks like the truck came that way, which is why I think we got hit by a car and just sent in wild directions. Okay, put that in there. I'm fairly certain we're not going to end up selling any soybeans on June 1, possibly June 2. Might stretch it to June 3, but I'm not sure I should. And I should drink the tea before it gets cold. Okay. That one emptied. Because to sell the soybeans at any other location, I would have to bring the truck back to the yard or back to town just to facilitate the transfer. And not really inclined to do that. Plus, loading the train up is just drive it under the spout and hit it, and then drive home. Drive it to wherever it's going. Awesome. So that'll make us a reasonable amount of money. About 200. That's not bad. It's funny now. It's like actually the soybeans we're selling isn't a game changer like it was when we started the farm. When I think we started with about this many soybeans on our first run, and 200,000 is, well, it'll cover costs for next year. But now that we've got the cotton in serious supply now, it's like, yeah, the soybeans are huge. Okay, where are you? You're there. You can come. I'm going to make him come up to there. I actually don't want him there, but it's out of the way. Now you need to get the blue tractor over first. You're still tedding, and you're going to be filled up again. So let's get that job done. And again, I'll park it a ways away from the bales so that there's enough room for the telehandler to do things like turning around. Backwards, because that's closer. I think it's closer. Maybe it's not. Okay, engine, go. Okay. Extend the boom and then drop it in. Oop. Oops. Also remember back on Oakfield, I think it was Farm Sim 19, we were playing with Realismus's seasons. And if you wanted to load a feed wagon, you had to put the silage in first if it was raining, because otherwise things would decay. Now, once you had the silage in, it changes the content of the wagon. I think I stabbed that in exactly the wrong place, yeah. So if you put hay in first, the hay would decay in rain. And you know, you could grab hay from a storage shed, and literally I would not do what I'm doing here, which is bring out all the bales I'm going to need and then pick them up as we go, because these would all be decaying. But you could drive from the barn to the feed wagger, and you start off with a 9,000 litre bale of straw, and then by the time you get it into here and actually mixing, it's down to 8,700 litres. So yeah, that was fun. I learnt that the hard way when sort of, okay, so I need this mix of bales, and then by the time I got that mix of bales to the wagon, it's like I'm only 85% full. Why is that? Because I don't have all the hay that I intended to put in there, and I don't have all of the straw I intended to put in there. So not a problem since Giants added seasons to the game. Realism has dropped doing that, so, or dropped their version, although their version was somewhat more comprehensive. Although for this game version, some people have created mods that add some of the features that were in Realismus' seasons. So things like grass decay and straw decay and tedding and conditioning when you're mowing. It's not sufficient to just do what we're doing with the grass, which is cut the grass, ted the grass, row the grass, it's hay. What am I doing here? Turning off the engine. Yeah, that's parked, that's fine. I want to check our baler. That one. It is a New Holland baler. That one needs 230 horse, and the 6R is 203. Well, I think that's going to change plans then. Still tedding. We need... This is 300 horsepower, so this will be better able to haul New Holland baler. And okay, pull forward a bit. I'll leave it in the shed for now. Squeak. Okay, who's next? You are next. I think take this round the back. Rather than try and break the hitch, just move over here, and I think we'll drive across the grass. I keep saying it, I should do something about this land, but I'm not sure we've got many more episodes to go on this before we've hit the goals. Might go an extra year after hitting the goals, but we're really close to winning this map. Okay, where's the tractor? That tractor there needs to go to... There. Off you go. Okay, Tedder's doing tedding stuff. Truck. Need to get this guy parked up. And the rock crusher is still crushing rocks. It's nowhere near done yet. Although it might be very close to filling up the lime capacity in it. Just park there, because I don't need you anymore. So what are we... should check the cows. The cows have enough straw. They have 2,800 milk, 14,000 slurry. So really not enough to transport 29,000 slurry. That's close to being a full truckload. Maybe tomorrow we'll transport that. That's the large cow barn. So small cow barn's full of food. That's good. Large cow barn will be contracts. There is a harvesting contract for stuff we can't harvest. Spinach. Okay. Manure is... We've almost got enough room for a truckload of manure. Again, possibly tomorrow we'll transport some manure. These, I sold off all the wool last month, and the lime is almost full. So once the lime's full, we can shut down that. But, okay, so things are going forward. We've got 80,000 litres of manure at this shed, and we've got 6,000 there, so 80,000 here. I've got it to transport, I just don't have anywhere to put it at the BGA. So that's the issue I have there. As I said, that's 10. We could do a milk run. Oh, no, we can't do a milk run. We don't have nearly enough stuff to do a milk run. How are we doing with... I didn't check. The methane, I've got 4,000. So again, not enough. Alright, so you're about to finish this. So we might as well stay here. The feed wagon's finished travelling. Again, we don't need that yet. That up and off we go. Oh, the clouds are cleared up. Did have a fog warning today. Now it says mostly cloudy. I do not see any clouds in the sky. It is incredibly sunny. So we'll drive this back. We'll get it cleaned up. Again, as I said, we only produce hay at this end of the map. So that's everything we need to do. I'll get this hitched back up onto the windrower and send that back. Dog. Oh, well, that's a thing. That's the problem with bringing the tractor forward so it's ready to go. Okay, that's all looking nice and shiny. Can I fit in there? Don't think so. That's okay, we've got an emergency entrance. Sneak through there. let's zoom in the thing. Small agile tractors can do small agile stuff. Get him backed in there. Pull it forwards and drop it. And it rolls backwards. Could put it on the ground. There you go. Doesn't roll off. I will sneak out that door again. Alright, get the rower hitched up. Well, that was a mess, but not a disaster, so. Doggy, where you going? Okay, so I'll get this started, then we'll bounce off to the New Holland and get the cows fed. Oh. Then, you're good. You're not needed, you are. Engine on, let's go feed cows. Because this will put us all the way through July before we need to worry about feeding cows again. I do sort of kind of a little bit worry about when are the soybeans due for harvest? Corn, October, yeah, October. That's bad. Because we're in July. Are we? Are we really? No, we're in June. We're in June. We're going to need at least 2 buckets there, at least 2 buckets there, at least 2 buckets there. We're not going to have any straw. I could get desperate and sunflowers are no good. Canned stuff. Parsnips, yep, they're no good. That, I believe, is canola. Not canola. Spinach. Oh, that's spinach. Okay. That looks like not carrots, oats. Well, I do have the opportunity to completely trash my environmental score by field 22 and steal that out from under it. Where's oats? Oats are harvested in July. Ugh. Which means this month is the last month I can do anything with the oat fields. So we still have 3 million. I am going to buy that land. Oh, that's expensive. And then I am going to purchase the soil information. Yay. And it is bad nitrogen. That's awesome. Not great pH. That's meh. And weed control is what it is. And that is empty. So, use the 6R for something. We need to do something about that nitrogen before harvest, which is next month. But harvesting that field will give me a ton of straw, which is going to be good for food for the animals. So wasn't intending to buy that this season, but now we did. There's a New Holland 750 SF, whatever one of those is. Yeah, there's enough room there. So let's turn that. No, let's drop that. Yes. Drive forward. Turn that off. Okay. So who's doing what? You're not doing a thing. You. Ugh, again with the every time. And see, craziness is I just took all this stuff off this tractor because I'm not going to need to spray anything until next year. Well, so much for that plan. Let's get that filled up. I am going to grab some more of that. See, the problem I'm facing now is I think oats needs a lot of nitrogen, but we're going to chance it. Just going to take this out to here. Send it on its merry way. I mean, it's kind of a choice there. I could fill it up some more, but then it's all just in the wrong place at the wrong time, doing the wrong thing. Okay, I need you to go there. See, a lot of these fields are very, very poor. Ooh, that's 100. That's awesome. But, 62s, 91, 70. There's a 60 there. These are all the old cotton, or the new cotton fields. These are 262s. I've got a 76, a 58, which is horrible. That needs... So, yeah, at the last harvest, that needed nitrogen.